sist. Han var ensam kvar.
Nej, det var en kille längre bort på taket.
Fan, det går så jävla snabbt. Men vet han inte. Jo, men ändå. Titta också. Bra igen. Tyvärr du kommer in lite sent, tyvärr. Du får inte jobba så jävla sent varje dag.
Jag? Ja, jag.
Ja.
Hjälp oss. Brukar jobba ännu senare. Jag brukar sluta 20:11.
Hur fan kan du? Då börjar du imorgon.
12:42.
Sluta.
Ja, 20:48.
Ha det fantastiskt. Ha det samma.
Det är samma.
Ja, Marco, du får det jättefint.
Det är detsamma.
Jag kör lite imorgon eller någonting. Puss, hej.
Nej.
I'm searching for some sunshine. Just need one ray through the dark skies. I gotta look for the bright side. I know we're gonna be alright. I know we're gonna be alright. Just make it through another day.
When Community premiered on September 17, 2009, NBC was desperate to reclaim network dominance over Thursday night television. The night most coveted by advertisers due to the fact that it's the most watched night of the week by affluent viewers in the desirable 18 to 34 age demographic. Throughout the 80s and 90s, NBC had a strong hold on Thursday night TV. The birth of must-see TV started in the 80s with The Cosby Show, Family Ties, Cheers, Night Court, and Hill Street Blues. This also helped solidify the tried and true pattern of having 4 sitcoms lead into a grittier drama, which is still utilized today. Then, in the 90s, NBC had the block programming of Mad About You, Wings, Seinfeld, Frasier, and Homicide as their Thursday night lineup. After the ratings juggernauts Friends and Frasier both went off the air in 2004, it wasn't until 2009 when NBC finally seemed to have a block of quality programming with The Office, 30 Rock, Parks and Recreation, and Community. It's pretty incredible to look back at that lineup a decade later. After all these years, these shows are still talked about, referenced in conversations, and new audiences are discovering these shows every day on streaming services like Netflix and Hulu. There are many factors that contributed to Community's success. The stellar and diverse cast was comprised of relatively unknown actors. At the time of the show's premiere, Joel McHale was just the guy from The Soup, Ken Jeong was the naked guy from The Hangover, Alison Brie was the girl from Mad Men, Donald Glover was a writer on 30 Rock. Chevy Chase was the biggest name at the time, but he was nowhere near the same draw that he was back in the 80s. He hadn't had a main starring role in anything substantial since the 1997 film Vegas Vacation.
If you were here right now, I'd kick your teeth out.
But I'll get to him later. Community also had a stable of talented directors working on the show, such as Justin Lin from the Fast and Furious franchise, and the Russo brothers, whose fingerprints were all over the first 3 seasons of the show before they went off to direct Captain America: Winter Soldier. The high caliber of direction on the show really helped differentiate and sell the insane concepts that the writing staff was coming up with week to week. And that's really where Community shined, the writing staff, led by creator Dan Harmon. Harmon's writing style has the perfect balance of pop culture, meta humor, and heart, sifted through precise story structure. What emerges from this process is controlled chaos. Now, Dan Harmon's writing process has been broken down in depth a number of times already, both in written form and video essays, but in case you've never heard of it, I'll give a quick basic recap. American professor of literature Joseph Campbell created the concept of the monomyth, theorizing that all great stories across the history of human civilization contain the same basic elements. A hero goes on a journey into the unknown, deals with obstacles, has an internal revelation, and returns back, having changed because of their journey. Again, there's so much more detail and nuance to Campbell's hero's journey, but I'm trying to keep it quick. Dan Harmon took Campbell's hero's journey and distilled it down to 8 steps, what he calls his story circle. 1. A character is in a zone of comfort. 2. But they want something. 3. They enter an unfamiliar situation. 4. Adapt to it. 5. Get what they wanted. 6. Pay a heavy price for it. 7. Then return to their familiar situation. 8. Having changed. Harmon posits that these 8 elements are necessary to any engaging story, with each passage from one half of the circle to the other as a major source of drama. Both external struggles, like characters and situations, and internal struggles, where the main character struggles to overcome their own flaws and problems. And it's this attention to larger story elements and dramatic beats that allowed a seemingly unconventional show like Community, with its genre-bending storylines, to still feel conventional in the way it handled drama, stakes, and character change. In the early seasons, Community was churning out quality episode after quality episode, but it was the drama behind the scenes that continued to plague the show. NBC's Thursday night block of The Office, 30 Rock, Parks and Rec, and Community was strong from a creative standpoint. Sure, The Office was only a few weeks away from dying. Spoiler alert.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
But at least Steve Carell was still around, and it was still doing really well in the ratings. 30 Rock had mediocre ratings, but it was at least racking up Emmy Awards and Golden Globe Awards left and right. It was really Parks and Recreation and Community that struggled to find a larger audience throughout their respective runs. But like Parks and Recreation, the small audience that Community did have was extremely passionate and loyal. As NBC repeatedly wavered with canceling or not canceling Community time and time again, a large part of the reason why NBC kept ordering more seasons of the show was because of the loyal and vocal fanbase. There was also drama on the set of the show. The feuds between Chevy Chase and the rest of the cast and Harmon has been well publicized.
He did not like the hours, and he kept saying he didn't like the writing. I feel like that probably after 3 years of that, and, there was an incident.
I thought I was being like a white knight to the crew at the rap party and saying, okay,
I'm your boss, you can't get fired, so everybody on the count of 3, go ahead and say, fuck you, Chevy. And then everybody very much participated. I played voicemails that I was getting from him in the midst of a little fight I was having with him. I took out my phone and I had this voicemail from him that was particularly vitriolic, and I was like, and I played it into the microphone.
I don't get talked to like that by anybody, certainly not in front of my wife and daughter. You goddamn alcoholic fat shit.
It was my attempt to therapeutically turn something that was kind of eating away at me into laughter for 100 people.
Now you say it's wrong.
Yeah, of course.
And then there was Dan Harmon's harassment of fellow staff writer Megan Gantz.
I was attracted to a writer that I had power over because I was a showrunner, and resented her for not reciprocating it. I never did it before, and I will never do it again, but I certainly wouldn't have been able to do it if I had any respect for women. I was thinking about them as different creatures. I was thinking about the ones that I liked as having some special role in my life.
Harmon's bouts of depression and alcoholism throughout Community earned him the reputation of being difficult to work with. And without the strong ratings to back up his self-destructive behavior, Harmon was fired from his own show following season 3.
To people who work above me, I am a liability that isn't worth the benefit.
Now, I talked about a similar situation in my previous video on SpongeBob SquarePants and its creator, Stephen Hillenburg. When a show's unique voice is so reliant on its creator, then it's only fair to assume that the quality of that show will take a dip when the creator leaves. What happens more often than not is that the new showrunner has the thankless job of trying to replicate that unique voice. But instead of understanding the deeper writing process that makes the show and its characters unique, the show becomes more of a shallow imitation. And that's exactly what happened to Community during season 4, widely considered to be the show's worst season. With low points like Conventions of Space and Time and Intro to Felt Surrogacy. 2 episodes that play out more like fan fiction with all the bells and whistles of Community, but without any of the substance. Let's see how the season 4 episode Intro to Felt Surrogacy fails in comparison to the season 2 episode Abed's Uncontrollable Christmas, a far superior episode with a somewhat similar concept by using Dan Harmon's story circle. First, Abed's Uncontrollable Christmas. 1. Abed seeing everything in claymation. 2. He needs to find the meaning of Christmas. 3. He goes to Winter Wonderland with his friends. 4. Travels across Winter Wonderland as his friends drop off one by one. 5. Finds a box labeled Meaning of Christmas with no real meaning inside. 6. Abed freezes when Duncan makes him confront his mom's abandonment. 7. He's thawed by the kindness and support of his friends. 8. He returns to Greendale with a new perspective on friendship and the meaning of Christmas. The purpose of introducing claymation works from a story perspective because it perfectly parallels with Abed's quest for the meaning of Christmas. There are 2 storylines working in tandem with each other. Abed is searching for the meaning of Christmas, while Abed's friends are also trying to bring him out of his delusion. Not only does this episode hit all the elements on the story circle, but it has stakes, such as Abed's getting kicked out of Greendale if he doesn't snap out of his delusion. And it also builds towards the climax as each of his friends drops off one by one on the journey. It's entertaining, clever, and touching, while also revealing character development. Now let's examine Intro to Felt Surrogacy. 1. The group is awkward around each other. 2. They need to regain normalcy. 3. They go into the puppet world. 4. Relive what happened. 5. Shirley's secret is out, but now feels isolated. 6. Everyone has to share their secret. 7. They leave puppet world. 8. Now they're back to normal. Now, there are 2 disconnected story circles happening in this episode. There's the therapy session, and then there's the flashback of the group going on an adventure because they're stuck in a rut. They don't really parallel with each other, and because of that, when the group begins therapy and reliving what happened, we jump into another separate story circle that doesn't go anywhere. This also halts progress on the first story circle where the group is trying to work through their issues. Storylines keep moving back and forth, stopping and starting, stopping and starting. Really, the Puppet World storyline is pointless. They randomly go on a balloon for no real.
Every decade, there's a series that defined that era and encapsulated the feeling of that time frame. The 70s had MASH and The Muppet Show, the 80s had Cheers and The Dukes of Hazzard, in the 90s there was Seinfeld and The Simpsons, and the early 2000s had Malcolm in the Middle.
Yes, no, maybe.
For those who might not be in the know, airing between January 2000 and April 2006 on the Fox network, Malcolm in the Middle was a sitcom about a lower middle class American family, focusing mainly on the middle child of Malcolm and the general misery of his day-to-day life growing up as a child genius. Between repeat Simpsons reruns and hiding my late-night anime viewings from everyone around me like the filthy degenerate I am, Malcolm was one of the shows I watched a lot growing up, as the Wilkerson family, yes, that's what their name was, were probably one of the few families on TV that felt truly genuine in a way no other show did at the time. And I clearly wasn't the only one who felt this way either, as the show was a huge success early on, being one of Fox's most viewed series when it first aired, possibly even helping to save the network when it was bogged down by a slew of failed sitcoms, poorly aging series, and bad reality TV. Going back to it now, you can kind of see why that was though, as Malcolm in the Middle represented a major shift in live-action sitcoms at the turn of the century. But we're getting a bit ahead of ourselves on that one. So since I recently did a video about a popular anime series and an hour-long breakdown of an over-the-top action game, let's talk about a live-action sitcom from almost 2 decades ago. Because what's a consistent brand? But because literally no one else is talking about it, why the hell not? I get to plant my tiny little flag on this untouched virgin soil before some poor-sighted wolf tries to come in on it. So sit back, relax, and let's dive into what made Malcolm in the Middle so popular. And maybe why that stopped. So, as always, a bit of context before we get into the details. You see, in the 90s, while shows like The Simpsons and Friends being the biggest thing ever at the time might make you think otherwise, classic situational comedies were getting more and more tired as the decade went on. For every major success like Seinfeld, there was a slew of mediocre forgotten ones that didn't make it to season 2. Like Daddy Dearest, George, Buddies, Charlie Hoover, Getting By, That's Life, The Trouble with Larry, Homeboys in Outer Space, and Heil Honey, I'm Home. Which, yeah, the 90s were a wild time. So going into the 2000s, after the incredibly subversive Simpsons of the last decade that turned its nose at the very idea of them, if you were planning on pitching a sitcom, it needed more than just an outlandish premise to stand any chance of surviving the mid-season sweeps. Which brings us to Linwood Boomer. Having been working in Hollywood since his early 20s, acting in Little House on the Prairie in the late 70s, Boomer was known most for his behind-the-scenes work as a writer and producer on shows like Townies, Third Rock from the Sun, and the Red Letter Media famous Night Court.
You're not going anywhere until you fix these VCRs so I can watch my Night Court tape. I've been waiting since 2010.
While not having the largest career pedigree in Hollywood, Boomer was a regular in a lot of writers' rooms, where he would often entertain other writers with the stories of his childhood as a gifted student in a lower-achieving family, where he would tell the principal he was stupid, his mom would often walk around the house topless while doing laundry, and his hairy dad would get shaved out in the kitchen before breakfast. It was those stories that Boomer would then use when he decided to write up his own spec script, which would then become Malcolm in the Middle's pilot. At the time, most sitcoms in the 90s were about middle upper-class family men and their quirky friends and relatives, or teenagers in their zany school lives, where at the end of each week's episode, all of the day's problems would work out with a nice bow on it to tie it all together. So Malcolm in the Middle from the start was already a major deviation, as it was written to be loosely based on Boomer's experience growing up in a lower middle-class family that struggled to make ends meet. And because of that, was approached with a slightly more cynical but realistic attitude to what life in America was like. The mom worked at a frustrating full-time job at a drugstore because it was the only one that could accommodate her kid's schedule. The dad was working some dead-end office job that he had no passion for. The oldest son was sent to military school for being a delinquent, and the 3 other brothers went to an underfunded public school, with Malcolm only getting a proper education because he was found out to be a genius, which ends up with him getting ostracized for being a nerd. Despite being yet another show about two middle-aged parents and their kids, there wasn't a lot of shows like Malcolm in the Middle's core premise. Because it was so different and unique though, many studios were certain it would flop when it was being pitched around by Gail Berman at Regency TV, thinking audiences wouldn't want to see something so real, not even being interested in funding a test pilot. But the then new and short-lived president of the Fox Studios, Doug Herzog, ended up reading over the pitch and thought there was a lot of potential in the pilot script, so he decided to give them a shot. From there, after casting the main actors, such as 14-year-old Frankie Muniz for the main role of Malcolm, and bringing in Todd Holland to direct, they started working on the main pilot of the show. And then after getting the okay from Herzog upon seeing the finished work, who basically ignored the test audience's lukewarm feelings on it because he thought it was funny the first season. Now, while this might seem reckless in retrospect, you have to understand that Herzog and the Fox studio were in desperate need of something to shake up the low ratings they were getting on their network, and saw Malcolm as being exactly what they needed, putting a lot of their eggs into that basket because of it, to the point of airing it right after The Simpsons, their highest viewed show, and pushing a huge marketing campaign for its premiere. But their gamble ended up paying off immensely, with Malcolm in the Middle becoming an instant success when it first aired. Coming out of the punk, anti-establishment era of the 90s, moving into the post-Y2K age, Malcolm in the Middle was basically this perfect distillment of American attitudes of that era, and its changing perspective on what a modern family was like, giving it this Nietzsche-esque, life is suffering, learn to live with it philosophy, which appealed to a lot of audiences. While the first season had some growing pains while it figured itself out, the show definitely had a unique and fresh style to it, and that roughness, if anything, ultimately added to the general tone and grittiness of the show early on, as it was designed to basically be a twist on every convention of the clean-cut modern sitcoms of the time. To start, it was shot from a single camera perspective, allowing for more dynamic cinematography, being able to move around more freely with its shots, meaning less static, flat sets. And locations like the family home felt genuinely lived in because every angle of it could be viewed, which longtime fans could probably walk through by memory because of it. Now, this might sound like fairly standard stuff to add in. This style of filming's been a part of hour-long dramas for years, but those kind of practices were extremely uncommon for traditional sitcoms, which were filmed from multiple angles at once and didn't have a... Okay. Before you start attacking me in the comments and saying I'm fake news, hear me out. I think Stranger Things' first season was great. Not perfect, but it was very well done. It was a Stephen King-esque horror with a well-paced mystery to it that kept you wanting to know what was even going on, causing a majority of people to binge watch it over the course of a day or two like some coke adult fiend. And rather than just be a huge nod to the 80s with a lot of wink-nod references and homages, it almost felt like it was something pulled directly from that era because of the way it was stylized and edited. But aside from the huge 80s nostalgia kick we're currently going through now, I think the reason that so many people loved this show, despite the fact the story wasn't anything new, was that all the characters felt fun and unique in their own way. Seeing the story unfold through the eyes of the kids added this weird sense of awe and danger to everything, and even the adults, who would normally be a hindrance to the investigation, actively contributed to what was going on. One of the best testaments to the writing was that it took two characters that would have been cliché antagonists in any other 80s movie and made them into some of the most beloved characters in the series, completely subverting the tropes they were associated with really solid writing and character motivations. But while I genuinely loved season 1 of Stranger Things when it first came out, I was in the camp that I didn't really need more once it finished. There was a small cliffhanger at the end, but aside from that, I felt the show ended extremely well. Everyone had their own character arcs, with all of them culminating together at the end with a very satisfying, if not bittersweet ending, and that's all that was really needed. It was this nice little 8-hour movie that
Ip Man 4 tells the story of the titular master on his trip in San Francisco, trying to get his son into a private school. He faces prejudice, punches racists in the face, and also deals with hostility from local kung fu masters. If that sounds familiar, because it is practically a bit-by-bit retread of Ip Man 2. Instead of moving to Hong Kong, it's San Francisco. Instead of Master Hung, it's Master Wan. Instead of a racist boxer, it's a racist marine gunny. Instead of a cocky student that invites trouble, it's a cocky student who invites trouble. For this reason, I did not enjoy the film when I first saw it. But then, the world as we know it came to an end. Suddenly, I find myself scared of walking out of my house. Not just because of the pandemic, but because I'm Asian, if you know what I mean. In preparation for this episode, I rewatched Ip Man 4 again, this time with a very different mindset. And I find myself pondering so much more. Because of how similar the two films are, it gives us a good opportunity to compare and contrast, and see how the two films talk about their shared central theme, racism. Ip Man 2 is a product of its time, back when it genuinely felt like racism had become a minor problem. Punch a racist like you punch a Nazi.
Fuck off, Hitler.
Problem solved. Well, it didn't work in real life, did it? So Ip Man 4 took a much more mature approach.
Fuck this. Okay, let's get into some games. Oh, it's the wrong name on the stream. Why? I changed the fucking title. What the hell? Come on. I'm gonna take another look at that place where I was yesterday. I did see where he actually jumped down from. I'm gonna take a look
Hold it for deployment. Now's
if
a good
it's
time to
actually a
warm up.
glitch or what it is. Oh, okay. Probably I'm gonna get killed now. Wait. So where the fuck did I get this weapon from? Was it just laying inside? Okay,
Warm up's
that's a
done.
warm
Time
up.
to kick this off.
Forgot about the warm up. I'm going forward.
Battle Royale. Gas is closing on your position. Suggest you get moving. Firebox identified. Marking location now.
Who was he? Where the fuck was he? He might be still here. Let's see here. Taking this one. So this guy.
Gas is inbound.
I'm 43 meters way in that direction. I'm not gonna take that fight now. Crimson.
Contract failed. Stand down.
Fuck. I was too late. Oops, maker. Okay. Here we go.
Friendly loadout drop on the way. You've got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
Not taking a fight while I'm going into the zone. I'm gonna try to make it into the zone first.
Losing ground.
So okay, I got the weapon now. So let's try this now. If anyone saw. You see, when it lands, it explodes. That did not happen when I played yesterday. I was in the final circle. My keyboard is broken. Okay. Why am I not hearing him climbing the fucking stairs? Usually I can hear. Usually I can hear when they do that.
If you survive, you
But I
earn your
didn't
freedom.
hear it this time.
You're up next, mate. Get ready.
What the fuck? Yeah, like I said, oh, too many times. I can hear his footsteps running down there. He stops there.
Your fight is over.
I thought maybe there
Time to
was.
earn your freedom, soldier.
Oh fuck!
Worse for wear. You're heading back to base.
Yeah. It actually exploded. Okay. So I shot him once with my shotgun. He released the bug. Why didn't he take damage from the claymore? I mean, he clearly released. Hey, what the hell? I don't get it. I don't get it. I didn't see him shoot at it. Fucking claymore too. Oh well. So let's get in. When I get into the game, I'm gonna see what kind of ping I get. Because I can feel when I have bad ping in this game. It's so fucking obvious. My bullets won't hit. There's no hit registration.
Hold it for deployment. Now's a good time to warm up.
I can't see anyone here.
Warm-up's done. Time to kick this off.
Too far away.
Battle Royale. You've got gas closing in fast. Get to the safe zone.
I'm going there again. I am gonna find that fucking thing.
Targets are up. Get to work.
What the fuck? Why won't my fucking aim go out? My mouse is fucking outside the fucking table. I'm swinging the mouse so fucking hard around. And my player won't fucking turn around. Holy fucking hell. Is there a fucking hitbox on the fucking thing again?
Time to earn your freedom, soldier.
Holy fucking shit.
No retreat, no surrender.
Nothing down here, nothing here. Maybe here, yes. There's someone up there. Okay. Open door. Oh, who was he sneaking on? He was sneaking on someone here. Okay.
Pull hard out there.
That was
Turn
him.
to base for debrief. Yeah, inspect it. I'm gonna inspect this. Oh, are you gonna be a pussy now? First you're camping in the house, and now you're fucking hiding. Fine, go fight, man. Yeah, they can't hear. Okay, latency says 54 milliseconds. But is that his latency or is it mine? Yeah, it's gotta be mine. So
So it's running all the way up to 60 ping. Yeah, man, you lost the loot now because you didn't take the fight. You lost the loot. At least you lost the money anyway, so. Okay.
Grab some target practice while you can. We're deploying soon.
Ah, fuck off. I pressed fucking space. The fucking release already.
Warm-up's done. Time to kick this off. Battle Royale. Be advised, gas is closing in. Proceed to the safe zone. Clear to engage all targets.
Okay, money. 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 Oh. So this is basically the same type of building. This is exactly the same type of building that was in. Oh. This is where, I think this is where he jumped down from. But I can't get up there. So what the hell? So how do I do this? That doesn't help. Okay, come on. Okay, can't get up there. Where do I have to get up to?
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV overhead.
Can't get up there. There's a fucking loot box up there. So maybe if I go up here.
Enemy UAV overhead. Gas is closing in.
I think maybe. Oh, nothing.
Enemy UAV overhead.
need a fucking sniper. I have enough money for a loadout.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Did someone land? Thought I heard something.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Heartbeat sensor, yes. Just what I need. I also need a sniper. That's a fire station over there. It looks like there's people close to the buy station.
Enemy UAV overhead. Got a loadout drop inbound.
It landed on the fucking top of that thing.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone. Enemy UAV overhead.
Took his.
Gas is inbound.
Got him. Kill streak. Sensor, yes. I'm buying my loadout. Yes. I have no gas mask, but hopefully I can outrun the zone. Yes, it kind of looks like it, but This is no good. I'm running too much out in the open. Yes. Someone is shooting at me. Thought I heard someone.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
I'm in the new safe zone. I'm gonna call for the loadout on the roof here.
Enemy UAV overhead.
See?
Loadout drop headed your way.
What? Okay. What the hell is this? Why can't I fucking hip fire there? Why is this game so fucking bad? Why can't I fucking hip fire him there? I can see his entire fucking body. I think I'm hitting these stairs because I'm hip firing.
Fight to earn redeployment.
Why? Are you fucking kidding me, for fuck's sake? This fucking game sucks. If my fucking scope is on him there.
You're up, soldier. Now go sort this.
Really? So, where are my bullets going here this time? Before he moved sideways, I fucking had 3 shots on him. I hit him with 3 shots. This game is broken. This game is so fucking broken. Oh my fucking god. He was right on my scope when my 3 first shots. On my 3 first shots that I fired. My scope was right on him and he wouldn't die. Then he starts going side to side. Holy fucking shit. This game is so broken. So fucking broken.
Grab some target practice while you can. We're deploying soon.
Aiming for one guy and another guy shoots me down. I'm gonna land on this one here.
Enough practice. Time for the real thing. Battle Royale. Gas is approaching your position. Move to the safe zone. Primary objective is to kill them all.
Only fucking money here. Going up here. Paper. Nothing here. Armor. Sniper bullets. Or ammo.
Tracked by an enemy team. Stay sharp.
Okay.
Friendly recon's online.
UAV entering the AO.
That's more like it.
Okay. What? What? No more armor. Oh!
Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel.
That's the guy who had the contract on me. I thought there was someone else.
Gas is inbound.
Thought there was another fucking guy shooting at me. Stopping power rounds. Field upgrade. No, take this. Mission stopping power round. Gonna have to go in here. Looted. Okay. Everything's been looted here. Fucking. Let's see here if I can. Okay. Taking these out. Taking these out. Can I take this one? No, I can't. Don't need those. 140, okay. Until I find a real sniper. Need 600 more so I can buy a
loadout drop
loadout.
on the way.
Oh.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
What? What the fuck happened? Oh. Oh my god, he hit the wall and I still fucking died.
This is the Gulag. Survive and you can redeploy.
He hit the fucking wall.
You have to wait for your turn, mate.
And when I throw a fucking grenade against two people, they don't, it doesn't bother them at all. They just keep on firing right back at me. That's what I did yesterday. And I fucking died to an RPG here now. That actually hit the outside of the wall. I was standing behind the wall.
Front line. But if you lose, you're done. Time to earn your freedom, soldier.
Oh, there we have it. Yeah, that was weird.
Losing ground.
So I don't give a fuck. I honestly don't give a fuck. Did this guy actually loot me? He should be around here somewhere. So he hit me right over here. So yeah, he took my money. And there he is. There he was. I need the ammo. I'm guessing he took off. No point. Actually, I'm gonna keep the grenades. Haha! He's outside the fucking safe zone. He is outside the fucking safe zone. Yep, there he is. There he is. Okay, let's see here. Can I get up on the roof or something? Oh, ho ho ho, okay. He fucking hits every fucking shot. Yeah, I hit him. His armor is gone there. Oh no, what the fuck?
The enemy took that one, but we'll be back to finish the job.
Oh, I got shot from behind. Holy fucking shit. Why the fuck are you helping that fucking guy, man? Shoot people in the fucking back. You fucking coward. I'm fighting head to head against another guy, and then some fucking cowardly fucking idiot comes sneaking up behind and shoots me in the fucking back. Look at this fucking guy. You're fucking shit. The only times you can kill someone is when you're killing them when they're running or in the back. You fucking suck. I'm just kidding, man.
Vendor marked. Friendly recon's online.
It's fun to get a reaction from person, but I don't think he could hear me actually. So that's what's more fun about with PUBG. That you can actually talk to people, although you're still dead. You're already dead. That was so fucking shitty. And did you see that? He was actually using his fucking heartbeat sensor to fucking locate. Although I was fucking shooting. He fucking deserved that. Yeah, he deserved that, man.
target practice while you can. We're deploying soon.
Where the fuck? Oh, okay. And now there's another one shooting at me.
Enough practice.
shot.
Time for the real thing.
He got shot.
Battle Royale. Avoid the gas. Get to the safe zone.
Sorry, man. I feel your pain. I know, I get fucking pissed every time this happens. But I landed first. You should have counted on that. You should have counted on that.
Proceed to the marked location and secure the area.
Going into this one here first. Shooting here. Oh, what? You fucking hear the fucking sound. Dude, the sound is so broken. I can't tell where he's coming from. It sounds like he's going downwards on the stairs. I can't tell.
Welcome to the Gulag. If you
The
survive,
vertical sound in this game is...
Fight's kicking off.
Yeah, I can't tell where he's fucking coming from. I need to use the only way you can do it is if you have the heartbeat sensor the whole fucking time.
Listen up, soldier. Win here and you return to the front line. But if you lose, you're done. Sort them out or catch them.
Okay.
You got your ass kicked in that one. We're sending you back to base. I hear
Yeah, I'm gonna play something else. I'm done with this now. Sound every fucking time. It's because of something. I can pinpoint. I'm hearing it. He's running like crazy. I can hear him. But the sound is in the wrong fucking place. It sounds like he's running upstairs. And he comes from the fucking hallway downstairs. When I'm standing in the stairs. What the fuck, dude? I was looking there too, but when I was looking there, the sound came from somewhere else. When I was looking up the stairs, the sound came from downstairs. I could not fucking pinpoint where exactly he was by just hearing the sound. I did have a heartbeat sensor. I should have used that. But why? If I can hear the fucking footsteps, why do I actually have to use the fucking heartbeat sensor? I shouldn't have to. I should be able to fucking hear that the sound is coming from that hallway. So if my head is pointing towards the stairs there, I should be hearing the sound in my left fucking ear. But I wasn't. The sound was fucking all around me, for fuck's sake. They need to do something about the sound in this game, because this is just bad. It really, really fucking annoys me. Holy fucking shit. So filter. I'm gonna do hardcore. Free for all. And quick play. Wait. Filter. Hardcore. The Call of Duty League. What the fuck is that? So what? Set as quick play filter. Okay. Selected filter. Okay, free for all. I'm telling you, these kind of multiplayer games and BR games needs to be created in hardcore mode. I mean, to me, that's the best way. Because if you shoot first, you're actually gonna have time to fucking kill someone. But when you're playing BR in normal mode, you're gonna have to, if you shoot first, it's not always certain that you're actually gonna win the fight. Even if I fucking start shooting at him 2 or 3 or 5 seconds before he even pinpoints me. Before he even pinpoints me. Oh, can you please use push to talk?
T'as dit je vais. Quand t'as dit ça, t'as dit je vais faire.
I don't know which setup I should have here. I'm gonna go with this.
Soldat, you're on your own.
What am I doing here?
Okay, this is good. Did you see how fast I just whiffed while I was shooting?
Oh my god, what am I doing?
Oh, turn down your microphone.
Oh.
Fucking shit. the sound quality of their microphone, it's not their microphone per se, it's the fucking sound quality from the in the game. It's supposed to sound like Comtalk. It's so fucking bad it fucking hurts your ears. Oh, fuck off. I was fucking shooting. Yeah, just camp there, buddy. Okay. He spawns right behind me. Actually spawns here. Okay. So if I peek, I'm gonna have to assume every time. If I see someone like that, don't peek again. So this is what I like. Okay.
Relou, campeur, putain de campeur de merde.
Oh, but for fuck's sake. Did you have... No, you don't have a heartbeat sensor here. At least I don't think so. Okay.
Qu'est-ce qu'il faisait là?
Enemy care package.
What the fuck?
Le son vraiment est claqué. J'y vois rien, je suis myopathe.
What? Are you fucking kidding me?
Enemy personal radar overhead.
Really? I was fucking... Yeah, the hitbox in this game is so ridiculous. I was actually moving away when he's...
Le début.
One minute remaining. UAV is ready for flyover. This is Falcon 3-0.
On n'entend rien, on les entend devant, le son du jeu, putain.
Oh no,
C'est
really?
casse-couille.
What's the point with a fucking UAV?
30 seconds. We are out of time. Move. UAV is out of fuel. Returning to resupply. Well, that's city building. Well done. Command will be pleased.
You see, as soon as I play fucking hardcore mode, this is what happens. Because they don't stand a chance when they're not fired upon, when they can't fire back too late. They can't run around like fucking crazy then. And this is what happens when they have to play a little bit more smart.
Oh, mais qu'est-ce qui se passe là?
Okay, I'm done anyway, so I'm done anyways. I'm gonna switch games. So go to the PUBG. Ooh. PUBG it is. So one of these days I'm gonna finish the story mode also. Okay. That's why I want a BR that's in that have a hardcore mode. Well, hardcore mode in that way that you can still see how many rounds you have, how many, you know what I mean. The minimap is still there. All those things are still there. Just that when you actually get shot in the head, you actually gonna get killed. You're actually gonna die. If you get one hit in the head, it's a kill shot. It doesn't matter if. It only matters in what range you are. But if you get hit by a pistol bullet for like 1,000 meters away, the pistol bullet has already lost its power, so it will need the helmet. If you have a helmet, for instance, it won't do any damage to you. Just a helmet. But if you don't have any helmet at all, one pistol shot from 1,000 meters should be a killing shot anyways. Update 7.1 will be available after 7 hours of maintenance starting April 21st. That's today. April 22nd, 2:30 Central European time. So that's tomorrow then. So tomorrow night, the new update is coming. Okay. Let's hope the servers are not so laggy anymore. I mean, I don't understand how the servers can be so fucking laggy now. Look at how many players are actually playing now. I guess they have shut down some servers. They're not using them anymore because of the low player count. Let's see, settings, audio, still 100. Hi guys.
Hello.
Hello.
Where you wanna go?
Do you wanna go underground? You wanna go town? Just small compound? Depends.
Yeah, it
Just
doesn't
mark.
matter. Just mark it.
Okay, go underground. Just find a sticky.
So I marked that house, but another player is actually going to that house. Oh, which makes me really pissed off because now I'm gonna have to. Okay, I got better weapons than he did, I guess. Oh yeah.
There's an AK here.
Where is it? Let's see here.
Do you have sticky bomb or?
No,
yeah,
I didn't
I
find
have
any.
one. I have one.
Okay, let's go.
Here. Number
Right here,
3.
right here. Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh shit.
Careful. Oh, let's go this way.
Yep.
There is another tunnel right after this.
Yeah, I don't have a sticky. If you have one.
I do.
Okay, okay.
I have 2.
Okay. Broken ass fucking game.
Oh, one in front of us.
It's low. It's very low.
There's one behind the sniper.
What?
Oh, guys.
Oh, I fucking whiffed him. Oh, there was 2 of them. That's why I got down.
There's one is snipering from behind.
There was 2 of them.
We are lucky. We are number 4.
Oh, that's okay. Shit happens.
There's always one guy not following the rest. Always. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, we would have been dead anyways, all of us. If I was smarter, I would have run back into the fucking tunnel, and if they wanted me, they would have to come get me. That would probably be the best way. They have the upper hand because I have to go through one small fucking doorway. They all have to. They only have to aim at the doorway. So when I show up, I mean that's the easiest fucking kill. I'm gonna do one more game here. I'm maybe gonna try Fortnite. Okay, fucking broke ass fucking game. Okay, why? Why is he fucking vaulting off? I'm trying to fucking jump on top of it, and he starts to fucking vault. Fucking broke ass fucking game. Fucking mechanics in this fucking game is so fucking stupid. It's a fucking video game. Why do you have to fucking make a game that you kind of have to control everything, and you actually have to control? You have to jump over a fucking pebble when you're strafing left and right, and so there's a pebble on the ground and you get stuck on it. That's a fucking broke ass game. A very, very poorly made game. Where you want to go?
You choose, man.
Okay. Georgia Pope.
Fine by me.
Oh, fucking hell. You see, no damage. Oh, my headphones just died. See here now. Back in. Okay. Then the quick draw. That was a quick draw too. Okay. Here we go. Now I have to get used. Now I've been playing some Call of Duty. Now I'm gonna have to get used to the recoil system in this game. Hopefully I can find a barrel. Something. So did these guys loot these buildings? Or maybe? Kinda looks like it. Doors was open, yes. On two. Need some scopes stuff. Okay. Can't pick that one up. 260 rounds. Okay. What the hell is this? Get rid of those. Keep 200 mags. This is fucking disgrace. What's wrong with the loot here? This, okay. There we go. DMR, SR. That out. That out. This one out. Yes. This. Picking the red dot for now. There I can find the scope. Go. You have. We need to move. We have a far way to go. Yeah. Yes, it's lagging. I need to go. Okay, flash armor.
Green, you got 3 armor? Green? Yeah, if you don't have.
I have that. Need this?
Don't need.
We can take the jet ski. To get here.
Reds, we're gonna go look for a vehicle.
Okay. Need a fucking scope. Oh, no scopes here.
Okay, I found.
Yeah, we haven't found shit, hey? All these garages and stuff are empty.
Just go inside. Yellow, I'm coming.
Okay.
I stop here.
Come on. We're too far away, man. We need to get to the beach.
If you still have a vehicle,
Oh,
vehicle,
fuck you.
vehicle, if you want a vehicle now, like come now.
My fault.
What you guys do, man?
Healing.
Go to red.
Ah ha ha ha.
Go, go.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Oh.
What a fucking idiot. I was wondering, why are you stopping the car here? Oh, we stop here. Okay, what? We need to get to the others. We can't split up the fucking team, and why? It wasn't the last final fucking circle, so we need to get to the next zone before the circle closes in. So I don't know what the fuck he was thinking. And when I realized, oh fuck, we have to run back to the fucking car again. I mean, I thought he had a clue where the guys were. And then I opened the map and I saw, what? Why are we fucking stopping here? Fucking idiot. So, how hard is it to actually to code something like this? You have a system where you can vault, and then when you turn like this, he stops vaulting in the middle and climbs thus like this. So you can go once however you wish to fucking vault or to climb. And then one more thing, when you're trying to vault, but you come a little bit, don't come straight forward to it. I don't really understand that. What the hell was he thinking? I don't really understand that. Oh, enemy here. What the fuck? There was an enemy here. I didn't see him. I fucking didn't see him landing here.
There's 2 of them.
Yeah, I didn't see any of them. I only saw our players. This fucking game is so fucking buggy. Holy fucking shit. That's some really useful information to have. But those 2 guys who landed with us didn't render on my fucking PC. On my fucking game. I have an i9 9900K overclocked to 5.1 gigahertz. Okay. And it's running cool. When I play this game, my CPU is running like 60 between 55 and 60 degrees while running the game. And this is how it fucking goes. Are you fucking kidding me? And no one is saying anything. No one is communicating anything on our teams. Oh, we have two guys here with us. If someone just said something like that, the fucking game is so fucking buggy still. I mean, how many they have had 2 fucking years, or it's gonna be 3 years soon, to fucking fix the game, to run the game much smoother, and they haven't done anything about it. Just once, because the server was so bad it was basically unplayable. The game was unplayable and they kind of had to fix it. So they had to fix it, they fixed it. Now the game is running pretty good. Now they won't fix it. They just want to generate money. They want the game to generate money, and that's their downfall, because this game has the potential to make them so much money of a period of like CSGO, 10, 20, 30 years, not 30 years, but you know what I mean, for a long time. If you think of how long Counter-Strike has been out as a game, there's no other game on the planet that I think is gonna actually beat that game in any way. Because Counter-Strike is still a very good game, still fun. Haven't played it that much lately, but I'm thinking I'm starting taking it up again. I don't know if I actually can get pretty good at the game again. because of my age, I mean. Okay, what? Okay. Now it's fucking too late. Okay. So I botched the landing now because this. Okay. I get it. For fuck's sake. This buggy fucking shit game. Okay. Okay. Was someone actually shooting at me? Think so? Oh, it picked the gas can. He's shooting here. He's not fucking hitting me. I need a fucking helmet. Okay. Guy is so bad. Holy fucking, that was a lucky fucking shot. as I was crouching, he fucking hit me in the head. I didn't have a helmet though, so that's why. I mean, this game actually makes a lot of sense in that way. But I still think even if you have a helmet, a headshot should be, especially when you're standing like that. If he hits me in the face, if he hits the helmet area, yeah, then it should be 2 shots. First bullet destroys the helmet, and then the next shot destroys the player. And that's how it should be. Yeah, I still think this is a good game actually, despite all the fucking bugs and stuff like that. But this game has the potential to be so much better. I mean, Bluehole, learn from your fucking mistakes and release a PUBG Part 2, or PUBG version 2. With servers that are actually working. A better fucking game engine, maybe. I mean, I like the feel of this game and stuff like that, but I mean, for instance, the vaulting, the movement it could be so much better. The main thing is the vaulting system. It's really bad. And it should be much better. Hey guys.
Hello. Hello.
Mm-hmm. God damn, my throat is hurting me. You can your microphone is broken.
Two guys.
I got it all there. Well done. Oh. You had nothing, only a DBS.
Where?
I think 180.
The mic is broken.
I'm not sure.
Did you find any scope?
I just marked one.
The 3X?
Yeah. It's been looted. Keep moving.
Bike on me.
It's been looted.
Here. No. Yes, here we are in the middle of the center. Come here. All the others will come to us. Ah, the people on the bridge. People on the bridge. Under the bridge.
One on the bridge. You can start shooting.
I kill him, I kill him.
Only one.
Yeah.
Ah,
One was under the bridge, he said. The guy you killed was the one on the bridge.
The under the bridge. He was this guy.
It was on the bridge, not under.
It was under. He jumped. Under. He was on and jumped. It was...
No. Holy fucking...
People help me.
You need to stop looting in the final circle.
Yeah.
Just because you kill one guy, you don't have to loot.
I didn't loot him. I didn't
No, but
go to the body.
you ran there immediately.
Guys, let's go to the house.
I do need loot.
We
Look
are in
at
the middle.
They run right back here and then start looting
Let's
this
advance
guy.
it.
They start fucking looting this guy.
Come to me. He's peoples.
You want to die, I want to win. Bro, this is the difference.
Come to me. Help me. Come on. I'm knocked. Bye bye.
You need to move now.
I know.
If you were with me, idiot, we will win. If you were with me. Idiot. Losers.
Okay, I'm gonna end here. See you tomorrow. Good night.